I mean, for the fighters out there, people itself that's not fighters. I mean, like, whether you're a fighter or not, but many of the fighters, I listen to what people say. I listen to words because words normally give you some kind of blueprint on what a person is thinking, what he's about, how articulate or whatever. It's not fully judging, but it gives you some type of platform to work with. And Joe DeGuara said common. Pour your phone out in the dictionary. We ain't gonna preach, but we're just gonna talk about common. Special. Common. So all the fighters out there that want to be special, claim it before you become special amongst the eyes of the people, because even though you might make it past and surpass what Oscar and I did when your career blossomed, there's always going to be someone that you're going to prove that you're special, no matter how many titles you win, no matter how much money you got, no matter what you do, you're always going to have that. But if you use that for motivation, if you use that to stay in the game respectfully, then you become special, and an icon surpasses legend. Common man. Special man. Which one you want? Which one you want? I want the special. You are that before you become that. Claim it. And if you want to work your way back down to common man, there's a lot of people down there. But very few think the way I think. And remember, he gave y'all a prediction. See, I'm not going to predict that I end his career mentally, emotionally, physically. You know, I'm not going to wish the Kelly Pavlik on him. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to spank him, teach him his ABCs, and then send him back to Long Island up the road from Philadelphia. And then one day, if he recovers mentally, then he might have something to savage and go forward. See, that's what I'm about. I'm a career stopper to most of my opponents that talk like him. And yes, I'm honored to be respected. As Joe mentioned too, I listen to words. People come up, people shake his hand. Nobody really paying attention to Joe. I know the mentality of Joe. You remember, he's from the Union 3560. I'm from the Union State Correctional Institution of Grady Ford. That's right. And even though I never bought silk underwears, but let me tell you what I did keep in my pocket. It's called a Y4145 prison ID card with my picture on it. And you know what that reminded me of when I got that first big check? That I'm always fighting for a lot of reasons here in America. One is this. We ain't gonna get into the politics, but common. You won't be special come Saturday. You will stay common. But you will, hopefully you will see, because I don't want to, like I said, I want him to have a career. I want to wish nothing on nobody, I want to wish on myself. Because I've grown to understand the importance of that. Goes around, comes around, never heard that? So young fighters, believe you're special. Women, men, whatever you do, believe you're special. You don't need nobody to tell you, you got to believe that. But you can also choose second, which is common. So a lot of it, you can always want to be common. It's so easy to be common. You crack one guy that somebody, I don't even know the guy who y'all making a big deal about, whether he can fight or not. Figueroa with it's like a taco. I don't know. Who is it? They make it like he knocked out Sergey Kovalev or knocked out Andre Ward. I'm not underestimating. Power is power. But don't get me wrong, power is power. If you knocked out 25 tomato cans, somehow all of them 25 tomato cans went over. So I respect that. I've been in the game too long not to respect whether a guy can hit or not. But are we just talking about power here? Or are we talking about matrix? Or are we talking about reducing that? Once that's gone, and once that's not working, I heard no one say over the weekends what else he got. So you come into a gunfight and I got a Uzi and you got a 22 with one bullet. So I guess what? Listen, you can have those eyes, Joe. If you want those eyes, give me the Uzi. I want 100 shots at you. I want 20,000 things to do against your one thing that you're looking for, the George Foreman punch. You said the grill, right? So I wanted to throw that. Well, since I done educated a little bit, since I done gave you some food for thought, enjoy the final one. Enjoy the textbook of the sweet science, as you heard starting this press conference. Sweet science. Sweet science. Out of the sweet science, from what I've been taught in boxing, not only by the old Philadelphia historic men that's either here or gone, but the sweet science has nothing to do with power. It's not like I hit like a, I can't hit. I beat you up. See, I beat you up. You look like you've been fighting when you fight, when you get beat up. So remember what he said. I just need y'all to remember, hey, might be right, might not be wrong. But remember what he said. And then witness and pay attention to what you see. That's all. Somebody got to be right and somebody got to be wrong. But I guarantee you nobody won't be even. Guarantee you that. Common man. Are you a common woman? Remember that common is so important. I'm going to use that in my speaking in the future. Common. Enjoy the fight Saturday.